I don't know what happened there. I think we got disconnected. Hopefully we're back. Um, Come on in. Let's have a look at the connection. The connection seems fine. Not unless the gremlins are trying to come in and stop my stuff again, you know? We good. Hotel. Okay, good. Yes, I'm good. My connection is fine. My connection is all good. You're in the house around the world. Yeah, we're going to go on in again. Okay, this is the time where Sarah gets to answer any questions. You get my opinion on shit. Yes, I'm back. Jojo77. Mario Souza. Oh, here from Canada. How you doing? Adrad, the Gremlins are in. That's what I'm trying to say, man. Trying to get me already, man. I just started. Mark Watson, everybody go over to Betty's live stream. This guy's boring. But you're here, Mark. That doesn't make sense. It's kind of a contradiction. If I was so boring, why are you here? Jean Wallace, how you doing from Northern Ireland? Come on in, family. Come on in. I know nothing, fam. Why are humans getting more stupid from Seattle? Listen, I probably agree with you there, you know. I can probably agree with you there. Miss your reason at SC, I guess that's Speaker's Corner. Terence Joseph, peace, family, peace. Hi, Sarah. Where do you think the UK will be in 10 years regarding to Islam? Oh, said Lucy. I actually think, in regards to Islam in the UK, in 10 years' time, we're going to see a lot more mosques, a lot more Islamic influence, I think, the way the UK is going right now. So hold on to your seats, hold on to your hats. But that's the plan, right? That's the general plan. So don't be surprised when it happens. What's up, bro, from Canada? How you doing, Tin Man, Bigfoot? Mr. Days, where you and Big Bro and Gary Goo had a conversation at Speaker's Corner, turned into a shithole ad ride. I believe so. Yeah, shit. But I always say RIP Speaker's Corner, man. RIP Speaker's Corner. 10 years time, we just think of China and Africa. I've already said China is Africa's new colonizer, and they're just doing it a little bit differently. They're doing it more subtly. They're giving more to the Africans, but essentially it's a new colonization process. So African leaders need to watch out, in my opinion. No, a lot more Muslim leaving Islam, says around the world. Okay, I agree with you. I agree. You can. Jojo says, what's the topic tonight? You're fab, bro. Thank you very much. The topic is anything. It's the opinion desk. So you guys ask me a question, I give you my opinion. It's really that simple. No more Muslim. Yeah, more Muslims are leaving Islam. But, you know, they have to be, they have got to be very careful when they leave, because you know how that religion is like the mafia. It's like blood in and blood out, you know. So you don't leave unless we give you something. We give you a parting gift when you leave. So, yeah. What you voting for next general election, Sarah? Britain First, UKIP. I don't think I'm going to vote. I only want to use my vote for, if I do use my vote, use it for something that's, I think, that is structured. And I don't think anyone's come with a good structure. So I think people have lost my vote. If I'm totally honest, I'm just going to say, you've actually lost my vote. Happening big time here in the US, actually, even for what RIP Speaker's Corner fell in love. But Speaker's Corner is getting dumb as well. Yeah, I don't believe the comprehension and the intelligence at Speaker's Corner is of the level that it was. That's just my personal opinion. What do you think of Bilal and Suleiman with the ISIS flags at Speaker's Corner? They bought it. Haven't bought it once, but twice. It's self-explanatory, though, Adarad, I would say. It'll be self-explanatory. If somebody's bringing ISIS flags, you've obviously affiliated yourself with that organization. So when you do research on what that organization is all about, then you know what they're about. What's the difference between idiotic and genius? Well, that's an interesting question. Some people used to call autistic people idiots, but then they found out that autistic people had genius in them. So I don't know. The line can be quite thin. I'm guessing the line can be quite thin. Cherie Boyce, what's good? How you doing? Can we start another corner of the park? Says Real Truth Slayer. I don't know, man. It would just probably just get infiltrated. You know, you'd just probably get infiltrated, I guess. You'd have to have your own private. This is what's going to happen in the future for me. I got a few things in the pipeline, family. I got a few things in the pipeline coming up. But yeah, I'm going to have my own quote unquote corner, if you want to call it that. Mark Watson says, Islam is winning, and will conquer. You cannot stop Allah's will. Okay, cool. DJ Lara says, did Mary really have a virgin birth? So why did 3 dudes turn up with birthday presents? Good question. Good question. Speaker's Corner isn't the same, changed into such a short space of time. Yeah, groups of people trying to bad each other up. And to be fair, non-Muslims are being run out of the park. Well, you see it for yourself. Here on the killing cat epidemic, out your way. Huh? Don't know about that. What's your thoughts on Brexit? Do you know what? I think Brexit is a shambles. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Brexit is actually a shambles. I think with Brexit, I'm not gonna lie. I think time will tell. I really do think, because I've flip flopped back and forth. I thought, oh no, maybe it's a bad thing. Then I thought, oh, maybe it's a good thing. Time will tell on Brexit. You know, I'm not gonna lie. David Hudson, what's good? Ultra Funky, what's good? My brother, what's good? Not big news, but Sinead O'Connor has converted to Islam. Don't know if you heard. Yeah, I did hear. Nothing compares, I guess. No, Blexit. What's Blexit? What is Blexit? I don't know. Sean Keatley says, he says, whom do you think is behind the extreme left's agenda and whom do you think really rules us? The extreme left's agenda, I don't know who's behind it. I just know it's an ideology that is a nonsense. It's an ideology that doesn't want to step on anybody's toes. It's an ideology that, wants to pander to everything while losing its own, sense of identity. It's weird. Like the left to me is weird. And the thing is, I don't even like to really give people titles of left or right or conservative, or I don't like to give people titles. I normally take people on face value, but when you talk about the left, as that, it's a bit stupid in my opinion. Brexit is walking free of the democratic plantation. Never heard of it. Okay, they can have that crazy bitch. She ain't done good. I don't know who you're talking about. Blacks walking away from the Dems. Oh, the Democratic Party in America. Listen, man, it's quite simple. It's very simple for me. There are some things, people in general, okay, are conservative about some things. They're liberal about some things. They like certain things. They dislike certain things. To start putting people in boxes, right? Because I guarantee no one party ticks all the boxes for everyone. So if Black people in America have decided, you know what, this Democratic Party isn't for us, then so be it. Like you got to go with the things that make sense for you. It doesn't, we are not, no one's holding, you were not contracted to vote Democrat. You know what I mean? But you're not contracted to vote Republican either. You got to make a decision based on what you think is going to be good for you. It's really that simple. And like I said, even though you base things on what's good for you, not everything's going to be good for you, because that's just the way it goes in this world. Trump makes it worse. Best so far, a Tin Man Bigfoot tracker. Trump all the way, says honorable man. Okay. I get the points made by Ra and likes to come wrong on Islam. What I don't understand is what do they expect to happen? What is the solution they offer than hate towards Muslims, said Pharaoh 666. I don't hate Muslims. I don't. People need to really kind of understand what is going on here. You can understand an ideology is not the best thing for your society. It's really that simple. Like, if I had an ideology that I've said to people, if I had the ideology that all 70-year-olds should be slapped in the face at 12 o'clock noon every day, that was my ideology. Would it be comfortable and would it be able to adapt to your society? Probably not. You get what I'm saying? Because my ideology is I want to slap 7-year-olds at 12 noon. That's my and so it's like you can actually look at stuff and say, you know what, this is not compatible, right, for my society. Let me not engage with this ideology. The people, now think about this. There are people who may have that ideology and then say, you know what, I don't really feel like slapping anyone, right? And so those are the people, but the ideology state. So I would go at ideology. I don't go for people. The Muslims are people. I don't go for people. I go for ideology. So Slice Bread says, Sarah, do you ever think there will be a world where humans evolve beyond religion? I think there will be. I think there will be, but probably not in our lifetime. I'm not gonna lie to you. Probably not in our lifetime, but it probably might. It might happen. I think it could happen. Mm-hmm. 1 second, fam. I don't want to spill my drink. Yeah, I think it could happen. It's probably not going to be in our lifetime, though. You know, people are holding on to religions, but then a lot of people are leaving right now, so we got to think about this. Still okay, the ideology any good? Question still there. What do you suggest is a solution with the 2 to 3 million Brit Muslims? Education is always the key. Education, and the thing is, I've always said, if you want to be a Muslim, I'm not trying to take that away from you. I don't want to take it away from you. I'm not trying to take anyone's religion away. Just probably go to a society that is compatible with your ideology. I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense for me to be like, oh well, I want to slap 7-year-olds at 12 noon, but I know I don't live in a society that does that. Why would I complain? Why wouldn't I go to a society that's like, guys, over here, we slap all the 7-year-olds at 12 noon that you like, do it all you want. Then you would go there. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't come to a place or don't be raised in a place knowing that the ideology doesn't fit and then complain. It doesn't make sense. Like, you're in my house, bro. Like, I've got my rules. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got my rules and I run my shit the way I run my shit. That's just me. Romy Thompson says, hello, mate. How you doing? Sharia law has no place here, says Jojo77. The education system is religion, says Mbappe is the GOAT, full stop. Okay. They are British. Who are you to say they anywhere? No one came here, bruv. Third generation. But they are British, though. But if you ask them if they're British and if they hold British values over the ideology, they'll probably tell you no. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, well, okay, I'm not saying you're not British, but I'm saying you do hold something, you know, over the British values. So, Sarah, I know nothing, says Sarah. Our teachers in the UK paid as little in the US. Why are we so dumb? I don't know, but I just think teachers generally should be on at least 50 grand a year. That's just me, you know, at least 50 grand a year. Anyone doing a public service to either children or the rest of the public could be on minimum 50 grand a year. I'm just saying. If I had, you know, that would be me if I was running things. People like to pick and choose their identity when it suits them. Yes, speaking on what's topic. Damn son says yes. Yo, the topic is anything. You guys ask me a question, I will give you my opinion. Right or wrong, you can agree with it, you can disagree with it, tell me I'm talking shit. You know what I mean? It's just an opinion desk right now. Do you think Corbyn is going to win the next general election? I don't think so. I don't think so. But you never know. People didn't think Trump was going to win, but he did. So you just never know. Mark Watson says you will be Muslim one day. Mark Watson, you've got an agenda. If you are a Muslim, I doubt your name is Mark Watson. You know, in Finland, all teachers are paid like professors. That's nice, says Mbappe is the goal, full stop. I like that. I like that. Hit like best. The problem is a lot of teachers are following a teaching plan that's indoctrinated. That's very true, Jekyll Hyde. That is very true. There is a teaching plan. Online wipe. Oh, it's online wipe. How you doing, man? You did a video about me. If it's a real online wipe. Was Chairman Mao ultimately a good thing or a bad thing for China? Mao was good for his people. It's really that simple. It's a subjective opinion, bro. Like I keep telling people that it's subjective. That the people going to argue about Trump. They're going to say, was Trump good or bad for America in how many years' time? Some people say, no, he was great. Some people say, no, he was bad. People say Obama was good. Some people say Obama was bad. It just becomes subjective, man, when it comes to leaders. Sarah, have you ever heard or met General Sarah Suitensek, the general? I have. He was in London the other day. I've heard of him. I've not met him though. I've heard of a lot of the American guys, but I haven't met any of them. Mark Watson, anyone says anyone who leaves Islam has to be put to death. You may be trolling now. My belief is that blacks should vote locally in areas where their population is concentrated, appoint their own candidates, fund them, and hold them accountable to it. That sounds like a good idea to me. Sounds like a good idea to me. Good for the people, you mean the ones who were left alive after he killed 80 million of them? Online wipe. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying he's good. This is what you guys understand. Because people still say Hitler was good. Do you understand? I'm not saying Hitler was good, but people still say he was good. Do you get what I'm saying? Just because someone done something, other people be like, well, it was part of the plan and it was okay to do. Just like Great Britain thought it was okay to kill how many people. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just subjective. Sarah, the president of Brazil, what do you think of him? Who is the president of Brazil? Honorable man. Have you seen Have you seen Golaz Media stream live stream from the other day? No. What is it? Speaker's Corner, Plans Brother, Tin Man, Bigfoot Tracker. Speaker's Corner, you can have it. I ain't going back there. People, here is Sarah live. Hit like. That's right, hit like. Who says Hitler was good? You got weirdo friends. I'm not saying Hitler was good. Nazis say Hitler was good. I'm not saying he was good. Nazis do. Nazis not people. I ain't got Nazis as friends, but the Nazis say he was good. The UK various pay grade stuff. Okay. Hey bro from Limerick Iron. How you doing? Juxtaposition. Oh my god, juxtaposition. Sorry, random. That's actually my favorite word. You haven't spelled it right, but my favorite word in the dictionary is juxtaposition. Random thought. Golab Media he's one of the few real Muslim brothers. Okay. The arguments you use against Muslims is that they same arguments and mindset towards black people's pre the 50s. Sarah, I was in the south of Portugal this summer. So many Brits. When you going? I was in Portugal 2015. It's the last time I was into Portugal. And I've been to Portugal so many times. I'm always there. Albufeira is where I was, Romy Thomason. That's exactly where I was. I did like Portugal, actually. I did. Tudo bem? Tudo bem? I did like Portugal. Love your stuff. Keep on doing the do, says Colin Hughes. Thank you very much, Colin. As a matter of fact, family, I'm filming this weekend with the Doink Vision. We're doing a new documentary. Finally got some time to film. We're filming our new documentary. We're filming this weekend. Don't worry, new content, Sarah and the Doink Vision content is on its way. It's just taking a little bit of time. Should African nations resist the Chinese influence? Yes, Afropan. Yes, they should. 100%. Jay Booger says it's about time, bruv. I know I've been gone for a while, man. I got a family to raise, like I got stuff to do, work to do. You know what I mean? What's happened to the next Morpheus chair? Who's next? I don't know. I don't know if the Morpheus chair. I'm not going to say the Morpheus chair is over. It's just timing. Trying to find the next person to get in a Morpheus chair. Do you make a living money? Of course, everyone does. Well, some people don't, but yeah, I do. From YouTube, or do you have a job? My YouTube is not monetized, so I have a job. No, I don't monetize my YouTube. People have all kinds of opinions about monetize. I just don't monetize it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not asking for people's money, and unless it's absolutely necessary. I'm not going to be one of those people like, yeah, give me some dough, give me some money. It's like, yeah. Who would you want to see in the Morpheus chair? I would actually want it. Do you know, I don't want in the Morpheus chair. I'd actually want Piers Morgan in the Morpheus chair, if you're totally honest. I want to speak to Piers Morgan in the Morpheus chair. And Kanye West. I'd love to get Kanye West in the Morpheus chair. That would be an epic one. Chair about Ali Dawah pretty much dropping himself in regards to being a pedo. Yeah, I did a video on that. Ali Dawah is in my opinion, is a paedophile enabler. 100%. Anfield Road and says, Sarah, what's going on? Boys in the Hood or Men's Society? Boys in the Hood. All the time. Boys in the Hood. Sorry. Islam teaches you not to drink, gamble, eat dirty pigs, and masturbate. If that's not proof Islam is the truth, then you are truly lost, says Mark Watson. Mark Watson, the British, I mean, some of the biggest gamblers I know are Muslims, those Saudi princes and, those Qataris. So, it's not doing a very good job, is it? Good morning from Malaysia. What's good? You would have to give Kanye West a big smack. No, I wouldn't give him a smack, man. I'd just ask him some questions. man. Like, questions are the thing. Like, I've told you people, I'm trying to get into the minds of people, man. Like, good or bad, I want to get into the minds of people. I don't care who it is. I want to get into the mind. I think that's the best way in which to understand the person that you're speaking to is to get into their mind. So it is what it is, man. I want to get into Piers Morgan's mind. I want to get into Kanye West's mind. Katie Hopkins. I'd love to get into Katie Hopkins' mind. 100%. Am I missing something? Why do you think Ali Dawah is a nonce enabler? Pharaoh 666. Did you watch my last video? Actually called Ali Dawah is a paedophile enabler. So go watch that video and you'll see why. What's wrong with a wank and bacon? Okay, we've all done it. Well, not all of us. West is a man to speak up. You'd love to get into Katie's minge. No. No, not Katie's minge, into her mind. Sarah, I love psychology, says Ron. Exactly. Only way to understand people. Only way to truly understand people, someone, is to get in there. You are compared to be an individual with collectivist identity, Black nationalist. It is also important to you. How do you marry the two mindsets? Yeah, I do. I have to. Online wipe. The reason why I do is because of the current social economic condition that Black people find themselves in. And I've chosen that as my own way to move forward. It's not the way everyone would choose, but I've chosen that for myself. Collectively, I've been around the world. I've been to many places, many places. I've been to Lebanon. I've been to South Africa. I've been to Portugal, as you just said. I've been to Mauritius. I've been to the list is endless. And the one thing I have noticed amongst people that we find is that Black people will occupy the bottom of the socioeconomic ladder in those places globally. So I have to understand that this seems to be designed to some degree. So I'm part of that group, even though I may not occupy myself individually. the bottom of the social economic ladder, but I understand that I'm part of the group. So the group need help and I'm part of the group. So I'm trying to help my group. That's all it is. I'm not trying to kill anybody else though. Okay, like just get that out there. I'm not trying to kill anyone, maim anyone, hate anyone. Just trying to help my group. That's all. And I believe everyone should help their group. Chinese, Russian, British, Mauritian, Japanese, Chinese, and they are generally Arabs. People form leagues. They got the Arab League. Who's that for? The forward advancement of Arab people around, and helping their own people. Fantastic. I don't have a problem with that. European Union. Who's that for? Europe. Europeans. I don't have a problem with that. People seem to have a problem when Black people start saying, all right, Africans, what are we doing? Let's advance ourselves. It's not a problem if you don't have ill intentions. I'm not going to say people don't have ill intentions, but I'm not trying to, start killing people. It's just not, I haven't got time for all that shit. Here we go. What we got next? All Black people should be Muslim, and that will give equal footing and status. Said Mark Watson. I have posted countless videos of the racism from Arab Muslims. Please don't insult my intelligence, my friend. Please don't. When your own white prophet owned Black people as slaves, don't insult my intelligence on my own live stream, please. Why did you retire? Were you worried gang would turn on you in the park? No, I wasn't worried about that. I wasn't worried about anything like that. I literally saw how it was going. And so I seem to see things and be like, I'll analyze it. I'm a strategist. And so I'm like, strategically, this doesn't make sense anymore. Speaker's Corner doesn't make sense anymore. I think I've done what I needed to do at Speaker's Corner. So strategically doesn't make any more sense. So I left. It's really that simple. Help fix yourself before stepping to others. Kiss Spencer's in the building. Rap Boy has more fans than you, says Patrick Craig. Really? I'm not about fans. So you can have as many fans as you want. Sarah, do you feel that a certain brother has sold you a few coins? What do you mean, Erimus? Muhammad was a big-time racist pedo, says Jekyllhide. There you go. Melanated Goddess, what's good? Melanated Goddess in the building. If we all come from Africa, what makes you more African than any white person, says Saying Destiny? Well, evolution, culture, mutations of genes, I guess. That might be something, I'm not saying white people aren't essentially from the African lineage, but, we're definitely different. Like I'm different from a Chinese person, like I'm different from a Japanese person. I'm not saying I'm trying to hate anyone, but let's not be dumb now. We are a little bit different, folks. Do you know what I mean? Me and some Remainers sad to leave the room, walking at the door, looking back, see if okay. Do you think Europe should be for Europeans? Essentially, I do. I'm not gonna lie to you. However, in my own view, personally, I believe every society should have a percentage of people not of their society. And I believe that they should have that so they could understand that different people think differently from them. Because one thing that the human condition has seen is that sometimes when you're just around your own, you get very xenophobic. Okay, so I think human beings need to actually learn from other people, and I think a percentage of every person's population should be of a people that are not of the actual indigenous. That's just my own personal view. Gurpete's Jill, what's good? I think Europe is going down, says Manfred Maximus. Do you think David Lanny is a force for good or a psychological terrorist? I don't know enough about David Lanny to say that. Come back to the part about focus on topics of immigration, economics, and politics, just Ashley Craig. I ain't coming back to that place. You guys want me back at Speaker's Corner, man. Like, listen, Speaker's Corner, they can have it. They can actually have it. You know, I haven't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. Like, I want to be at a place where I'm actually able to converse with people of like mind, even of not of like mind, if I'm totally honest, not of like mind, and have an actual civilized debate. People that speak at corner generally just want to just wild out like wild animals. I ain't got time for that shit. I got a fucking family to come back home to, man. I ain't got time for that shit. What do you want to do with this platform? I want to expand the minds of people I'm about psychology. I want people to learn. And I want people to understand that it's okay to have a differing opinion from somebody else and not want to kill them. That's also something that I want people to learn. I want people to understand that you and I can disagree on everything, but that doesn't mean I'm trying to kill your ass. Melanated Goddess says, Sarah, you've done up Speaker's Corner already. There's no competition there for you. Thank you very much, Melanated Goddess. Thank you very much. If Jedi ran for Prime Minister, would you vote for him? No. Sarah, do you think transgenderism is legitimate genetic mutation or a mental disorder? I think transgenderism, I've said this on many times, I think it is a maybe physiological, psychological, it's something. To me, it doesn't make any sense. I think it's it doesn't make sense to me. If your XX chromosome or your XY chromosome, that's who you are, man and female. When you say, oh, I feel like I'm a man, or oh, I feel like a woman, to me, it's like someone said, oh, I feel like. Everyone's got feelings. You get what I'm saying? Generally, when people have feelings, we challenge them on their feelings. People feel like there's a God. People challenge them. Atheists say, oh, you know what? Well, prove to me that there is a God. I know that's where you feel, but prove to me that there is. Challenge them on their feelings, you know? Michael Bello here, YouTube Africa, what do you say? I agree. Why don't we do something like Purge 24-hour kills? The fuck? I ain't got time for that shit. Why are you people like bloodthirsty, man? What the fuck? The Bark is a much better platform for your goals. No. Do you know what? Nah. You can grow your channel. I don't mind growing. I don't mind. I got time. I'll grow my channel. It's not a problem. You know, people that know me know who I am and they know what I'm about. So you can grow your channel. It's not a problem. 2 sexes only, says Gene Wallace. I agree. 2 sexes only. All this binary, non-binary, ain't nobody got time for that shit. The Purge was inspired by jihadis. Do you believe Ali Dawah knows the Prophet has genuine issues? I don't know. I don't know what's in Ali Dawah's mind, but what I do know is that Muslims will defend their Prophet to the end, more so than they defend Allah, which is interesting to me because I have to ask myself whether they love Allah more or Muhammad more. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, who do you love more, Muhammad or Allah? Because it seems like you love Muhammad more than you love Allah. Just saying. How do you feel about the way Raspek dealt with Sophia? I don't know how Raspek dealt with Sophia, Ashley Craig. I don't know how he dealt. Manfred Maximus, you are very smart. What do you think about Europe? In what regard? Would you call for a man that identifies a woman with the female pronouns as Sarah Garvey? What would you call a man that identifies? I'll call him a man. I'm going with science, bro. I'm going with science. Like, you were born a man. Please don't insult my intelligence. The thing is, I've said this. Religious people ask you to respect their belief, even if their belief goes against what you think as a person. Okay, so I can't respect someone's belief if it goes against what I believe. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, but you're entitled to that belief. So don't ask me to respect something that I don't respect. And I don't respect you calling yourself a man or a woman. And I know that you're not. Now, I know you feel that way and you're entitled to feel that way. I'm not trying to take that away from you, but don't ask me to enter into your thing. I'm all right. I can see it what it is. I can see it for what it is. Scientific Muslims have bigger ducts than non-Muslims. Okay, fair enough. I'm guessing you meant something else there, and you spell check got ya. um, I don't agree. It's psychological. If so, explain homosexuality in dolphins and penguins. Um, I'm not saying homosexuality isn't transgenderism, though, is it? As far as I know. What happened to Big Bro? Big Bro's good, man. I spoke to him yesterday. Big Bro's out here trying to change the world right now, doing some real shit. Um, hmm, Instead of jump to the top of the celebrity ladder and interview Piers Morgan, why not interview someone lower like Sargon of Akkad? I don't know. If you can get in a Morpheus chair, I don't mind. Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the best example, role model for mankind and has been proven. This Mark Watson individual is a very interesting dude, you know. I think he's just trolling. I don't know. It might be a bot or something. I don't know. What kind of things is Big Bro up to? It's a secret. Animals are attracted to the same sex. Attracted, I'm guessing, to the same sex, but still. Okay. Homosexuality in the animal kingdom exists. I don't think people have to actually be worried about homosexuality, you know, I'm not gonna lie. The human humans have this thing that's in them that's driven for them to survive, just like every species does. And to survive, you need to procreate. Okay. And human beings just going to do, they're just going to do that. So the percentage of homosexuality in a society is always going to be, minute compared to the status quo of the heterosexual. So I don't think people need to really worry about homosexuality generally. Like, it's not going to take over the status quo unless you've got some, I don't know, some mad scientist trying to make everyone gay or something. I don't know, but people ain't got to worry about homosexuality. I ain't trying to police people's bedrooms. If you want to stick your penis in another man's anus, go ahead. Not for me, but that's what you're doing. You're a grown adult. He's a grown adult. Go for it. You want to have sex with another woman as a woman, however that happens, go ahead. I ain't trying to stop you. Like, go ahead. But, it's not for me. So we ain't got to worry about them, really. So please ban these comments who are saying bad things about my prophet, or I'll leave and unsubscribe. Mark Watson, please leave and unsubscribe. No one's gonna stop saying bad things about your prophet, please. So unsubscribe and leave the building, please. Sarah, I struggle with what professionally I use the desired pronouns at work. I hear you. Because we live in that leftist society sometimes. So you've got to find a balance. This is great. Cornflakes and chat, says Jojo77. You eating cornflakes? Where are you? Right now it's like 11 at night. Where the hell are you eating cornflakes this time? Why are you so obsessed with Islam? Is your own ideology that boring, says Muhammad. I'm not obsessed with Islam. I am about ideologies that don't fit. It's really that simple. What's happening? You and that donkey respect, says Deep Man. There's nothing happening. He does his thing. I do mine. We just don't see eye to eye. Let's just say that we don't see eye to eye. It's really that simple. On the road to 10K, Liam isn't approaching. Yeah, I think I am on the road to 10K subscribers. It's crazy, right? Big up all the family that subscribed. Big up all the family that actually watch. As I said, there's more stuff coming, more content. We're filming this Saturday. I might live stream actually. I might live stream while we're filming a documentary. What? That might be good. I might be doing that. I might live stream while we're filming a documentary. So yeah, watch for that this Saturday. Early breakfast. Bye, Mark. Says around the world. Yeah, bye. Do you know what I mean? Like, no one's asking you to stay. Sarah is on some grown man thing. No time for men with manginas. Exactly. I ain't got time for that shit. Like, seriously, I'm not gonna lie. I think manhood has been a little bit skewed nowadays. Do you know what I mean? Like, people think manhood is just being hyper aggressive. Like, that's not manhood to me. Like, anyone can be hyper aggressive. And normally, when you're hyper aggressive, it's normally due to emotion. And emotion is more, going towards the female side of things. So, hyper aggression and emotion isn't manhood to me. Do you get what I'm saying? Nah. So, all these men that run around getting emotional about shit, you're like, just go and see a shrink or a psychiatrist or some shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't bring your emotion over here because I'm not your shrink. I'm not your psychiatrist. Please go somewhere else. Just saying. Do you believe there is a new world order elite that wishes to rule us, or is just a conspiracy theory? Everyone's being ruled by someone. And I believe there are groups of people that want to rule more things than others, let's say. I don't know what it is, but there are a group of people that want to rule more things than other people. I'm just saying. Nosson said, I'm starting to feel very emotional right now. Well, you better go chat to your psychiatrist. Oh, even, do you know what? As men, we talk to our woman sometimes. So go talk to your woman. You know what I mean? Like, go and lay your head on her chest and tell her all your problems, mate. You know what I mean? Go and do that. But don't bring your emotion around here to me, please. 9 Ether 99 is the feminization of men. Check out the tight pants and print. Listen, I've never been a tight pants wearer. I've never been a tight jeans wearer. It's just not my style. So, don't expect to see me in any tight jeans anytime soon. It's just not my thing. Tell us your views on money, what it is. Money is I've got to go into my mental Rolodex. Let's go into the US dollar. Money used to be backed by gold. Used to have a gold standard or silver. I think it was in 1913 that a group of people convinced the president to take away the gold standard and the current money system was born. And so money is literally just numbers. It's not backed by anything. So we need to be very careful of the money system that isn't backed by anything, which is why people invest in tangible things like property or land or things that, even farm animals or, apples. If you've got £1 million worth of apples, you've got £1 million. Do you know what I mean? Because you've got the apples there. But if you've just got £1 million and the money system crashes, you ain't got shit. You just got papers. That's all you got. So yeah, it needs to be money is backed by the government. Okay, so government's got that money. The government are going to give you that money when all else fails. I don't know. Only 3% of the world's money is physical. The rest is computer code. You see, that kind of stuff makes sense to me. Do you know what I mean? Because you got bank transfers. I've always said Bill Gates is he the richest man? I think someone else I'll be looking, but let's say Bill Gates is worth 45 billion. And imagine Bill Gates has 45 billion in one bank. If he went to the bank and said, "Can I have my 40? Can I cash out? Can I get my 45 billion, please?" What do you think would happen? Would they be like, "Oh, okay, cool, yeah, hey, here's $45 billion for you, Mr. Gates"? I don't think so. There'd be a lot of imminent RN, a lot of phone calls going on, like, "Oh my God, this guy wants his 45 billion in cash right now. Do we have it? Is it in circulation?" Do you know what I'm saying? So money, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think about the Queen of England? The Queen of England is she's an attraction for tourists right now, it seems. That's what the Queen of England is. She's an attraction for tourists. Um, the dollar and pound is no longer backed by gold. Result money is worthless. I guess that's what I'm just saying. Yeah, it's not backed by gold anymore. There's nothing to back the money that we actually have. So yeah, how's that going to work out for you? Sarah, you need a more interesting background, says Ashley Craig. What do you mean? And what? I can't create a background, bro. Sarah, you should be a thief because you're black and oily. So when you steal at night, nobody will see you or catch you. Says nature enthusiast. I don't know if that was a joke, and if it was, but it wasn't a very good one, you know. Um, your car is more interesting, like a picture on the wall or something. Oh, background. No, 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 no. Would you want me to put a picture of what up there? What do you want a picture of? Give me an idea. Send me a picture, and I'll put it up there, Um, Brown soda gold. This is a poor job with a sprinkle of racism, says Liam isn't approachable. I think so. I think so. But I don't mind racism. It just exists, you know what I mean? Like, I'm used to it, so it's whatever. Um, hey Sarah, you are the more logical infinite waters. I don't know if you know his YouTube channel. I don't know him. No, I don't. I don't know who Infinite Waters is. Sorry, folks. What's your perspective on why Africans were taken as slaves? Africans were taken as slaves because people wanted labor. It's really that simple. Free labor. And they were able to conquer a people who had inferior weaponry at the time. It's really that simple. Truth, unfortunately. Satan Dynasty Killer. Are black people racist? Honestly, I think people are confused about racism and race prejudice, which is why this conversation needs to be had. But we need to first establish what race prejudice is and what racism is. I think people get confused. I think black people are race prejudice, 100%. I don't think they're racist. I just don't. But you need to understand what the two things are. Do you get what I'm saying? Arabs are the best race in the world. Why black? Oh gosh, nature enthusiast is a troll. Okay, you're gonna wonder why you made that comment. Oh, good. Sarah, what are you using homeschooling? I say I am for homeschooling. I'm for it. We also are more physically adequate. Some of us died twice as fast. Okay, so we talk about slave trade. You've got to think about this. Let's talk about the transatlantic slave trade. We know human beings, only the strong survives, right? Survival of the fittest. So you got to think about the transatlantic slave trade. How many people died during that? traveling process. There's a lot of people that died, millions of Africans that died. The ones that actually made it were the strongest genetically. They were. You had 2 months of travel on a boat. The living conditions aren't even something I could even fathom right now. Do you get what I'm saying? But when you made it over there, you know you were the strongest one to survive that journey. And it's the strongest ones that were bred on those continents, generally. Plus, you had breeding farms. This is not a joke, people. Look it up. They were breeding farms in the slavery trade. So they would get the biggest slave, the strongest slave male, and breed them with the strongest woman, and breed them that like get them to have sex like they were animals, like breeding farms. So then they would create a bigger, stronger slave for them to, work and till the land. So you got to wonder about what that system creates after hundreds of years. You got to wonder about what is like created after that system, like the people that you create, the quote unquote super soldiers that you create. Like you done that, you know? Um, the Chinese say that the fastest pig gets slaughtered first. Interesting. Sorry, I brought a black spilled the Panama Canal. This is post slavery. What do you think about what do you think about what was created? What do you mean? So I'll talk about the animals and slave trade. It's not discussed often enough, says Ricardo Robinson. I talk about that quite a lot though. You've got my Twitter page. I talk about the Arab Muslim slave trade with black people, and it's still going on today. We saw it in Libya like a couple of months ago, and how there's still. I've always said the one people you will find slavery still amongst in 2018 is a Muslim Arab. So for me, the Muslim Arab hasn't evolved mentally to understand that human beings are human beings. They still see other human beings as less than human. So that's the only one place you can find. If I want to buy a black slave, I can go to the Arab Muslim world. Do you get what I'm saying? I can't go to London, I can't go to France. If you want to buy a black slave, you have to go to the Muslim Arab world. And that to me is very interesting. It shows the mentality of the people that live there. Do you think blacks were treated worse by the Arabs or the rights? That's a subjective thing. But what I do know is that Arabs made a point of cutting the penises off and the balls off of black slaves so they couldn't reproduce. So I know as a man, if I'm in slavery, I don't know. I know I don't want no balls or a penis. So that's just me. Sarah, blacks are naturally less than other humans. You'll always be our slaves. Nature's enthusiast. Aren't you a great human being? Aren't you a fantastic human being? Oh, God. Hawaya A's in the building. Hawaya's in the building. The 1600s black people actually owned. Hang on. What were we saying? Black people focus on the period of 400 Xavier City that peoples have been enslaved for millennia. You have to misfortune being a lasting slave. Actually, Craig, I think the reason why black people focus on that slavery is because the slavery has remnants and it has an echo today. Do you get what I'm saying? Which is why it's focused on today. It's not just, oh, you were enslaved and then that was it. It's, oh, you were enslaved and colonized, and the echo of slavery and colonization still rings true today. So that is why I think black people focus on that, because the echo or the hangover, slavery hangover, is still going on today, which is why I think they focus on it. Sarah, is there a hierarchy in slavery? Like, was a better slave and a worse slave? Listen, let me tell you something. I don't care who you are. No, every human being in this chat that's watching this, or even that's watching this after this chat, they know whether or not they want their freedom taken away. And none of us do. So there is no best and worst. The bottom line is, as a human being, you don't want your freedom taken from you. None of us do. Don't talk to me about no best and no worst, bro. I'm just saying, I don't want freedom taken away in any way, shape, or form, just like you don't want to. Don't sell me the idea that there's a better or a worse slavery. Just for me, just fuck off with that. Sorry. Do you know what I'm saying? Will you be live when you go to Africa? Yes, Liam, I will. Sarah, do you think the Illuminati is real? I think secret societies are real. Whatever it's called, I don't know what it's called, but I think and I also think secret societies are needed. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. As a Christian, do you believe in evolution? You can't be talking to me, Nelson. Okay. Expand on that, please. Expand on what? Collar. What's your name? Sorry. Oh, Ronde Branch. Have you been keeping up with Dane Calloway, who says blacks in America are not African? And I ain't got time with that. Just take a DNA test. I ain't got time for all of that. I ain't got time for all that Aboriginal nonsense. I ain't got time. You Americans can keep that shit. You can keep that shit to yourselves. We ain't doing that shit over here. We're Africans or we're not anything. You ain't got time for that shit. Oh, Sarah, when you used to be a Christian, did you believe in evolution? I never thought about it when I was a Christian. I'm not gonna lie. When I was a Christian, I did not think about evolution. I'm not gonna lie to you. Here comes the great human being again, nature's enthusiast. Sarah, let's be honest, black women are the ugliest looking women in the world. Even black men don't like black women. Well, let me tell you something, nature's enthusiast. I love black women. Okay. And I don't think, in my personal opinion, because everyone loves their preference, I don't think there's a shape more beautiful on this earth than the African woman. I don't. I'm just saying that the way African women are shaped, it's problems. I'm just saying, it's problems. So they say beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Do you know what I mean? So, you can have that opinion, but no. Film says block nature. I don't want to block the trolls, man. I want you guys to see exactly how people think. I told you it's about psychology. I want people to witness how people think. If you block how people think, what happens is it becomes underground, and then we become surprised when it raises its head. I don't want to be surprised by racism. I don't want to be surprised by sexism. I want it to be there so I know how it is, and it's just that, and people can see it for themselves. Don't block people like that. Let the world see what they are, man. You need to. Okay. How do you feel about Avi? Who's Avi? I love Chinese women. There you go, nothing. But some black women are incredibly beautiful. There you go. He's got his preference. He likes the way Chinese women are. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, folks. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I am so with you 100%, Sarah. Keep exposing the sick psychology, says Hawea. Yeah, we love you. We love you back, Sarah. Thank you, Melanated Goddess. Thank you very much. Bandele Music says, Sarah, do you miss anything about the park? I tell you what I miss. I miss intelligent conversation. I'm not going to lie. People down there to go down there and just beef. People going down there just for like smoke and just like drink and just like, I don't know. I'm watching it. I'm just like, I ain't got time for that shit. Have you been approached by any document? I have been. I got approached by the BBC, if I'm totally honest. But as a person who is about owning their own content, I'll make that documentary myself when I'm ready. Skin colors. Battle rapper B Dot. He's deep like you. I do listen to B Dot. Never mind, mate. I do. Where says you need a challenge. Oh, Abby, that Jewish guy that went to be corner. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen. I only saw that one video of him when he confronted Mohammed Hijab. I haven't seen anything else of him. If I'm totally honest, I haven't seen anything else of him. Um, Ashley Craig, you're in no position to turn down the BBC, bro. Bro, I'm in every position to turn down the BBC. Do you not see what's going on here? That people are owning their own content nowadays. You know, I don't need the BBC, just like the BBC don't need me. I can make my own fucking lane. You know, I think that's what people don't understand. You can make your own lane. Make your own lane, people, man. Like seriously. Now you don't need nah. Because the bottom line, I don't need to use anyone because I want to do the things. I want to do things my way. If I lay my head down on my pillow, I want to know that I done it my way. I want to know that I done it my way. I don't want to be used by somebody and think, why did I go there and why did I do that? Everything I'm doing is my way. Do things your way. Don't let stubbornness and ego get in the way. It's not about that. It's really not about that. I have an ego, I have a message. I can do it myself. Someone said fuck the BBC. um, have you spoke about Don Lemon's latest verbal vomit? I don't know what it was. British brainwashing channel. There you go. The thing is, people like you guys will either pass me along to people and let people see if you think I'm saying something of relevance, and you'll share the video. Really that simple. That's how people gain, uh, not fans, but literally people who are switched on, who want to hear something. You know what I mean? Like the BBC just has people that switch the channel over. It's like, oh, what's on the BBC today? I don't want me personally. I don't want that. I want people who are subscribed. If I get 10,000 subscribers of engaged people, then I'm cool. I could have 1 million subscribers of just people that subscribed just for whatever reason. No, I said I'm about psychology. I want people to be engaged. I'm trying to reach people who are engaged, you know. Big bro heavyweight comes here. The Grim Reaper wanted a meeting. I asked for the meeting to be put off. We'll call you tomorrow afternoon. How you doing, big bro? Call me, man. Call me tomorrow. I'm here. So do you have any friends from Poland? What do you think about the Polish workers in GB? I don't have any friends from Poland. I will say this about Polish people. They're fucking hard workers, I'll tell you that much. They are hard workers, I'll tell you that much. Um, Someone was asking for you earlier on, big bro. I said, where's big bro? There he is. Um, there's big bro right there. Who's next? What wrong commentary by me? Why don't you go to Speaker's Corner anymore? LOL. Why is that an LOL? The Madgeland. We've already touched on that though. You're a bit late, LOL. Big bro, the most eloquent man of the corner. Listen, when big bro speaks, you better just get your dictionary out. Get your dictionary out, and when they have a conversation with big bro. Somebody are so nosy. Too late and too slow. You shook of Mohammed Tawid and Callum. Are you all right? I'm shook of Mohammed Tawid and Callum. And Callum. And Mohammed Tawid. The guy that you guys are weird, man. I swear, you guys are weird. Oh, what's some of your favorite books? My favorite book is The Destruction of Black Civilization by Chancellor Williams. Favorite book. Very interesting book. And also Sheikh Anta Diop's Africa, The Origin of Civilization, Myth or Reality. I love that book too. And also The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Where do we go in the afterlife, Sarah? Is there an afterlife? That's the question. Have you read Black Privilege by. I haven't read Black Privilege by Charlemagne actually. Oh, Nature's Enthusiast is funny. I've read Out of War. Yeah, check the first two out. Titans TV's live, says William Lavanja. Okay, yeah, I know Callum was live too. Do you think we're prepped for another? We're being prepped for another war in the Middle East. I don't know. The Majlan Tommy's sidekick. You gotta let the trolls be known. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see them in mind. He's probably a 14-year-old boy who's just gone through puberty. You know what I mean? Like, so you just have to leave him alone. You shouldn't even be up this late. To tell the truth, should be up like watching some, porn or something, having a masturbation session. That boy. If you get a chance, should we rebuild the moon? Okay, deep book. Have you heard of an old speakers corner called Sawi Ismail? Yeah, I know Ismail Bagrov. I don't know him personally, but I've seen him. Yeah. You are an actor, mate. I used to be. Derek Chisora or Dillian White. Ooh, I'll have to say White. Dillian White's gonna win. Fury or Wilder. Ooh, I think it's like this. If it goes 12 rounds, Fury will win. But if Wilder hits him, it's night-night. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. His mummy is at work. It's true, his mummy's probably at work. He ain't gone to bed. That's what it is. Probably what it is. But the thing is, you have to like trolls, man. You know how sad you've got to be an actual troll, like an actual one. You've got to live a really sad life. Like you actually make comments. You know when you type and you make comments, then you pat yourself on the back for the dumbass comment that you made. Like that's a troll. It's like, yeah, I said that. Yeah. Like, bro, you're so sad. You're such a fucking loser. No. Like that's a troll for you. Like that's why trolls are funny to me. It's all right. I must say that your clapbacks are legendary. Thank you. Some people can dish it, but they can't take it. No, I can definitely take it, but if I dish it back, just know because let me tell you something. Most of the trolls that come over here are of the Islamic persuasion, let's say, and I know for a fact they can't take my clapbacks. They get emotional, they start getting angry, they start typing. They can't take my clapbacks. I love trolls, entertaining. Sarah, let's have a serious discussion. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Liam says, I have become accustomed to trolls. I have, it's part and parcel of the business. Part and parcel of the business. I want to see you with an afro. Not gonna happen, bro. I'm balding. I started balding at like 27, bro. Ain't gonna happen. You got anger of Muhammad Hawid. I got anger at Muhammad Hawid because he threatened me. You don't threaten me, like actually threaten me. Like trolls are trolls, you know what I mean? But an actual man that I actually know that I see every week threatening to do something, it's an actual problem. So I'm just saying. Sarah, I'd like to hear what your opinion is on the definition of black person. It sounds sometimes African are people with mixed genetics, half black. Of people of mixed genetics, half black. See, this is the thing with me. I am not in a position to tell somebody of mixed genetics who they are. Literally, they're gonna have to define that for themselves. Like if your mum is Irish and your dad is, I don't know, from Zimbabwe, you are going to have to define yourself. Now, it's something that I don't have. I'm not in a position to tell a person, oh, you're black. And they know that they are from half Irish and half Zimbabwean. I would not put myself in that position. They are going to have to define themselves. And then they will tell you who they are. You would look cute with locks too, Sarah Malay Goddess. Them locks ain't gonna happen, girl. I'm just saying. It's not gonna happen. Oh god. That's funny. A half row. That's funny. So I was listening to Stefan Molyneux. No, I've heard some stuff from Stefan Molyneux. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't remember the last thing I heard from him. With their Western education, some, not all, but will spread. They will learn to use their brains and rebel, I think, said Lee Warren. Maybe, you know, maybe. Sarah, do you think the banning of incest is against human rights? Um, you have the right to um, be incestuous. However, what benefit? I would always ask, what benefit is it bringing? We know that incest brings low IQ. It can bring a lot of genetic diseases. It can bring comprehension problems. Um, so, is it bringing a benefit to you? We know, whether you believe it or not, you can do the research, that a certain percentage of the Muslim population is inbred. Is it helping? Is it helping? I'm just saying. um, I wouldn't want to have sex with my cousin. Just saying. Or my sister. Just saying. If you want to go and do it, that's your prerogative. Um, Sarah, did you go to university? If not, is university? I didn't go to university actually. I got accepted into a university, and then I also got no. I got accepted into drama school. Then I went and done my acting thing. So no, I never went to university. Is it worth it? I don't know. I'm undecided. It's worth it for some people, let's say. Um, sorry, Gwe Newman. Sarah, I hear you, but I wanted more of a forward answer. Like when you say you love black women, who are black women? I said dark. I said African women, light women. African women come in all complexions. You see, light and dark. But someone who is mixed is someone who is mixed. But there are no one definitive African features. That's the thing. Do you know what I mean? Like you can go to there are Ethiopians who are African, and they don't have the same facial features of somebody from West Africa. I may have the facial features of somebody from West Africa, but you know, there are people from East Africa that are still African, but don't have the same facial features. So I guess it's different. Um, why did you leave Christianity? Because I started thinking, King Carnival. Started thinking for myself, actually. Um, blah, 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 no more PC. Never we spread ideology to Africa, even if we try and mind. We can try your ideology. Do you know what's so funny? I'd love to see who this person is, this nation enthusiast. Like as an actual person, I'd love to see if he says these things in people's faces. Do you know what I mean? Like people are so bold behind the keyboard. People are so bold behind the keyboard. It's fantastic. Tribal war started in Africa, can to this day worldwide. It's the basis for racism. Xenophobia is for me. Xenophobia is something that is always in the human condition. So being a little bit wary of a new people, okay, isn't new. Do you know what I mean? It's not new and it's not exclusive to any society. However, I think some societies took it to a different level than others did. I really do. I think that some took it to a different level. Um, yeah, I would just say that. Mm, 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 mm. He probably eats all the black people food at work. He probably does. He probably loves black people, really. He's got all these racist views and he loves black people, you know what I mean? Or he loves black culture or something. Do you know what I mean? Like I want to know who this you don't know who people are because there's someone you're with at work, he's probably in that. I mean, he says some really flagrant shit online. So Did you evolve beyond religion? Says BNUK. Yes, I think I did. I think I did. Freddie Nichols says, "Hi, Sarah from the USA. I watch your Visit Speakers Corner. Respect. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm yet to find a God that pays my bills. Dang. Dang. It says Jojo77. Dang. Have you seen Wilder speak about ancestry? No, I haven't actually. Black power is just another form of communism in the lyrical sense, like white power. Anything groupthink is communism, says Eric Fawcett. Okay. I listen to hip hop. Hawaii says hello. Funny how people want more response about your personal preference in loving your own people, women, and surprised by your choices. Yeah, it's very interesting. Like people act. This is what I've said to people. If a white man said to me he likes white women, why would I be like angry about that? Like, honestly, like if a Chinese guy says, I love Chinese women, we're gonna say, oh, that's racist. It's stupid. Like he's Chinese, so he probably does like them. Do you know what I mean? Like his whole family's Chinese. Like he's around Chinese women all the time. What's the problem? Like I really don't understand. Like people are, I don't know. People are really sensitive about this race thing, and I'm just not. Like I'm not gonna lie. It's just me as an individual. I'm just not. Like a white person says they like white women. White guy says they like white women. I'm like, cool for you, bro. Like go do your thing. Love your white woman. Do you know what I'm saying? Japanese guy says he loves Japanese women. Cool, dude. Love your Japanese woman. Do you know what I'm saying? You're Japanese. Why wouldn't you? African man says, I love African women. What? You can't say that. What? Really? Of course I can. I love African women, just like, and white women can love white men. You know what I mean? Japanese women can love Japanese women. Like it's not a problem, people. I respect your views on religion, Sarah. However, you think some things you can just never know. I do believe that. There's some things you can just never know. Tati, Hotep to you and the fam. Thank you very much. In the face of Tyson Fury. I think I missed something up here. Hang on 1 second. A comprehension problem. Why, Sarah? Why are you deep in any book right now? And if so, what is it? I'm not gonna lie to you. Right now, I'm reading an anthropology book. I can't remember who it's by, but I'm like flipping through it. Do you know what I mean? I love anthropology. So, Sarah, my ancestors are Moroccan. His ancestors go far back into Morocco. But I believe he's Arab. Does that make him African? No, I think Arabs come from Arabia. Africans come from Africa. So there's been a lot of migration in and out, but generally, like genetically, they'll be from, I guess, Arabia. Freddie Nichols says, Sarah, I have watched your vid on why you left your faith. Just wondering, do you have any doubts on what you believe now? No, I'm pretty solid, but pretty solid on what I believe now. No one knows the future, but I'm pretty solid on what I believe now. Who would win in a fist fight between hijab or big odds? I don't know, man. You have to wait and see. Tell me authentic African dish. I'll try it. Please don't say poison. Mate. Sarah, all respects family Muslim. Listen, I don't know anything about the man's family, so I couldn't tell you. What are your views on Tommy Robinson? I think I've said this so many times. Tommy Robinson's a man who cares about his country, man. Cares about where he sees his country going, and he understands the imminent threat to his country, which is why he speaks the way he does. So I said, as a person, if I'm in a country and I know that there's a foreign ideology on my door that want to speak about or want to do certain things in my country, I'll probably be the same. Just saying. Anthropology, of course, interest to understand the social biological. There you go. Like, axiology. There you go. Oh yeah. which is why I sat down with Tom Robinson, Anthony Gudgeon, because people can talk all kinds of stuff, but there are things that, like I said, I'm trying to get into the minds of people, man. People need to understand, I'm trying to get into people's minds. And I can respect somebody who stands for something. Like, I even respect religious people. They stand for something. I respect it in that sense. I don't respect what they believe, but I respect the fact that they can stand for something. I don't have to respect what you believe, though. I think what you believe is nonsense. I think it's bullshit. But I respect the fact that you actually stand for something. What's your definition of middle class? Says Desperate Dan. I don't know. I don't know what middle class is. Are we moving away from the class of society? Maybe. I haven't figured out what happens to consciousness at death. Heinsberg, you're gonna have to educate me on that one, bro. What are your thoughts on blacks in the military and police force in America? It's a melanating goddess. Blacks, if black people decide to go in the police force, it's like this. I don't know if this is gonna happen, but if blacks decide to go in the police force of America, they better be doing some shit. Because, like I said, the 2008 report that I already reported on has already shown that the FBI have investigated that there are white supremacist groups infiltrating the police forces of America. And if black people are in those police forces, then listen, you need to do something. You need to do something. So, he was in Africa. Sorry, if humanity comes from Africans, would that make everybody African? Yes, it would. However, like I said to people already, mutations happen, evolution happens. So while you may be African at the root, you have evolved into a different type of human. I say type. I don't even like to use the word type. You evolved into a different branch of the human family, let's say. What are your opinions on the American black community's overwhelming reliance on ties to Christianity? Mate, I don't do Abraham religion across the board. Okay, across the board. So if you're reliant on Christianity, you need to take your mouth off of that breast, okay, and stop feeding on the titty of Christianity. Okay, you don't need it. Okay, you can survive without it. You've been feeding on it for long enough, and Jesus ain't come yet. So you can keep waiting, or you can do some other shit. You know. You know, just Lee Patterson. Yes, I've checked him out. I've checked that. That's Lee Patterson. I am atheistic in belief, but my friends and family are extremely religious. Bro, I've been there. Trust me, I've been there. I've been there, bro. I was told by a white ethno dude that I wouldn't be accepted in England. Where do I go? Bro, might have to figure that one out for yourself. Melanated Goddess said we are lost over in America. Melanated Goddess, you said it, not me. You know, I can view the American, quote unquote, African American from over here and see there are some things that I was like, you know, but African Americans over there are used to doing certain things. And while they may be used to it, they have a certain ego and a certain arrogance over there. So, yeah, it may be hard to crack. Just saying. It may be hard to crack. Sun and Moon keeps us alive. The universe is why Earth survives. Blah blah blah. Ain't no one saving us. We have to save ourselves. Thank you, JoJo77. Thank you very much. I totally agree with you. Thank you very much. A big bro heavyweight. Everyone has a right to their religion. Just don't tell me that I should have to follow it. Big bro, 100% with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Are you in real estate? Maybe. I might be. I might not be. I might be. I might not be. What do you think about Tommy Sotomayor? Tommy Sotomayor seems to be dealing with a lot of issues from his childhood. I'm not saying that he doesn't have any knowledge, But I'm saying sometimes his experience can skew his view. Plus, he gets a little bit too sensationalist for me. Do you play PS4? Says Tiger Talks. I don't own a PS4. I own a Nintendo Wii that I haven't played in months. So I'm not really into to computer games. I want to get started in real estate on the start money. Okay. Tell me something more has been created by irresponsible black people. Thus, he is not the problem, says Big Bro Heavyweight. There you go. Arsenal Liverpool this weekend. Are you crazy? I'm a Liverpool fan. Liverpool's my team. So Liverpool, obviously. A family console, says Tiger Talks. Exactly. We can get the whole family involved. I'm not really a PS. I haven't owned a PlayStation since Metal Gear Solid 2 was out. If I'm honest, whenever that year was, Metal Gear Solid 2 was my game. And so I haven't owned a PlayStation. That was a PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2. I owned a PlayStation 2 back in the day. I feel lost in the only place that was my home. I realized I wouldn't be allowed to stay. Humans are fucked up. Liam, I'm telling you, you better find your home, bro. You better build your own, bro. Have you read any Amory Baraka, Leroy Jones books? I haven't. Rap culture, good or bad, influence in the world depends on what the current rap culture is a joke. I would just say that. I would just say that the current rap culture is a joke, in my opinion. It's ridiculous. It's a bunch of high illiterate. I don't know. It's a madness. Why don't you debate Shahid Lewis, aka Mr. Islam answers back? I don't need to debate shit. If you can't prove you're God, I ain't got to debate you. It's really that simple. Like we got people like Lil Pump and 6ix9ine. It's true. It's true. Rap culture is a disgrace. His big bro. Public Enemy or X Clan? I would say Public Enemy. What's the latest song music you're digging? Oh, okay. Says Hawaii. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Lady Leisha, UK artist. She's a UK rapper. I like Lady Leisha, if I'm honest. Generally though, okay, family. I'm just gonna let you know. I still own CDs. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I grew up in an era of CDs. So I normally play my CDs, and we're going back to like 2008, 2005s. So I normally listen to my old school. So that's just me. Sorry, this current like rap R&B industry is a joke to me. You get little gems that pop up every now and again. Like Eric Roberson's a good artist that I like. He pops up every now and again. But generally, nah, I can't. Computer's doing something. I still have vinyl. Oh God, you're proper old school. But you're a DJ. You said DJ Larat, so I understand that. If you're a DJ, I understand that. Um, what do you think about the possibility of cloning? I'm not into cloning. Sorry, not into it. I don't care. I'm just not into it. I don't think human beings should be delving into certain things. Devin Campbell, can we talk? Tune, very good tune. Anthony Goodgen, very good. Nice. Can we talk was a tune. Man, you're a classic. Old school is the new school. It's true. Old school is the new school. My favorite. I've got favorite rap albums, but they all date back. Do you know what I mean? Like none of this current crop have like anything for me. That song Laffy Taffy was the start of the kind of rap. It's so true. Then came Shake Your What does it do? The stanky leg. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know what's going on. Mumble rap started, and then I don't know. They started drinking lean and Percocet and Xanax, and they started taking all kinds of drugs. I'm just like, I ain't got time for these motherfuckers. I'm just gonna go left. You playing instruments as Christian Defender? I used to play the violin. Totally honest, I used to be a violin player. Um, is it safe to go back to Africa on holiday as a European? And was like, Africa's a big continent, you have to choose the country, bro. Um, what do you think of the Muslim channel Merciful Servant? I don't know what that channel is. Who was the most influential on your views? Akala, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X. How is Akala there? Akala's just come, bro. I'm not saying he can't be influential, but damn. I would say Marcus Garvey. Well, what's your take on modern day feminism? I don't do feminism. I don't do feminism. Feminism has destroyed women and countries. There you go, big bro. I bet you bass guitar and guitar. I will teach you. I get you bass guitar and guitar. I'll teach you. My daughter plays guitar. Wu-Tang, Method Man, Redman. I'm a Method Man. I like Method Man and Redman. I'm not gonna lie. I had the album. What was their album together? The Blackout. Blackout album, was it called? Method Man and Redman? I had that. Love that album actually. Had to break that out of the CD case. Got to break that one out. Thank you very much. Feminism equals divide and conquer. Big pun. I never got into big pun. Anthony Gudgeon. Just never got into big pun. I heard you're 56 years old. I'm not that old, bro. But if I was, I look good, son. For or against abortion? I'm not for abortion, but it's your right to. I'm just not for it personally. Big bro, why'd you talk like a white supremacist? Oh, think we got another troll in the house. Yeah, asking big bro how. Africa is huge. Namibia is modern. Blah, 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 most deaf or bust up. I like both. I like both. I do like both. I'm not choosing. Busta Rhymes lyrically is amazing. Most Def content is good. At this point, a mixed person who identifies as black person is okay to me. They must support the advancement of our people. Many have internal conflicts. They have to work that out. I guess so. Competing with your ethnic counterpart and really bad for black community when you're fighting for civic rights and civil rights. Eminem or Little Pump. I'd have to choose Eminem. He's very lyrical. Oprah Winfrey or Jeremy Kyle. Wow. Oprah. Immortal Technique is a good rapper. I'm not gonna lie. Who said this? King Koala. Yeah. Nas or Jay-Z. Oh, don't say that. I like both. Don't say that. MF Doom. MF Doom is my guy. Ether or Takeover. I have to go with Ether, even though I'm a Jay-Z fan. Because I don't think on Takeover, my personal opinion, I don't think Jay-Z was going as hard as he could have gone because Super Ugly was hard. Black Thought or Royce da 5'9". Black Thought all day long. Black Thought all day long. Well, not just, but a couple of months ago, I bought Black Thought's new EP with Ninth Wonder. Fire. Black Thought is levels above. Black Thought isn't actually in my top 5 rappers of all time. So that's just me. Big Bro or Gary. Rascal's Nature of the Threat. Hang on. Black Thought is super underrated. He is. Master Ace or Fat Pat. Neither of them. Don't care. I'm not saying they're whack, but I just don't care about any of them. I'm not gonna lie to you. Top 5 rappers of all time. Top 5 rappers of all time. You guys give me a top 5 rappers of all time. Go for it. Give me a top 5. All right. If you can't give me a top 5, give me a top 3. Yeah, this is actually a long show. But I saw it is. I'm enjoying myself. It's a long show, man. Mbappe. Respect and love. Okay. I'm gonna lock off in about 10 minutes, I think. Got to do the school run tomorrow morning and all that. Do you know what I mean? I've got to get back to normal life. Got to run my son to school. Do you think Tupac is overrated? Honestly, yeah. Not gonna lie, I do. I think Tupac is overrated. I'm not saying that he's bad. I'm just saying he's overrated. Someone said snow. Informer. Big L, Biggie, Eminem, Bone Thugs, Harmony, Twister. Twister made it into your top 5. Interesting. Ether all day long. That's and Deck. That's funny. Twister was dope though. Like just on like flow. Eminem, Jay-Z, Nas, Black Thought, Ice Cube, says William. Okay. Lavanya, okay. Sarah, would you agree that black MPs are politically poor quality? I would say so. I'm not gonna lie. I would say so. Like if I was in politics, I wouldn't be like any of them. I'm just saying. NYC or Atlanta. I've never been to Atlanta, you see. I've only been to New York. So I have to go to Atlanta first to see. However, rapping from Atlanta, best Atlanta rapper, people might not like it, but it's gonna have to be Scarface and Ludacris. Okay, Big Bro likes Don Butler. Go for it, Big Bro. Will Smith is one of the best. Will Smith. Oh, sorry. Scarface is from Houston. I apologize, Mbappe. You're right. You're right, Mbappe. That means I have to go with Ludacris. Ludacris is the best Atlanta rapper. Best car you've driven. Ferrari Spider. Jodeci, Brian McKnight, Keith Sweat. Personality-wise, I don't know what you mean, Hawaii. Andre 3000 you can't forget about Andre. You can't forget about 3K. You can't forget about Mr. 3K, man. Ferrari Spider, wow, yeah. It was a good drive. It was a good drive. What do you think about Uncle Tom Preston in this speaker's corner? I don't know who that is. Slick Rick, Biggie, and someone else. Okay, Slick Rick wasn't bad, you know. I'm not gonna lie. Peaky Blinders or Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. What are your thoughts on Erykah Badu? I like Erykah Badu. Love Erykah Badu. I think Erykah Badu's last big hit for me was Window Seat. When she showed herself, I was like, God damn, Erykah. I mean, we can go back to, Baduism and stuff, but yeah. China's announcing war. Really? Interesting. Top 3 rap songs. Can't choose right now. I'd have to go through. I can't choose right now. J-Lo, smash or pass? Nah, I'll pass on J-Lo. I don't see the hype. Bum Bum Bum. Tom Jones rap. Luda. DMX, Damien. All the Damiens for DMX was storytelling masterpieces for me. That trilogy of Damien that DMX did, fantastic. What do you think of cops? Are they racist and corrupt? Says Dan Dash. But what cops? UK cops, American cops. Cops may be a bunch of people who had a childhood that, you know, they were bullied in. Some cops are. Best Jamaican artist to you. Swishing, you guys are throwing too many questions. Best Jamaican artist. Do you know what? I'm not gonna say that they're the best, but what's her name just did with the Black Hypocrisy was fantastic. Spice. That was very good. Damian Marley though, I love Damian Marley. Beres Hammond or Buju. Beres Hammond. Jungle, drum and bass, or UK grime garage. Oh, you can't make me choose between those. I grew up in the UK, bro. Like I like all of them. Do you get why Quran says music is haram? Do you get why? No, I don't get why. Music is we're African. I don't even understand why people would say music is haram as African people. Music has been part of African culture to the dawn of time. No one can't tell a black person not to listen to music. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's a fucking drum. I don't care if it's a violin. I don't care. We're black, bro. Like music is actually part of our soul. How are you gonna tell black people don't listen to music? That's a fucking joke. I'm sorry, but anyone telling black people not to listen to music to me is a fucking joke. What are we saying? Usher or Craig David? I would say Usher. Drums are made in Africa. There you go, man. How are you gonna tell music is haram? That's a joke, man. That's how you can tell Islam was not for black people. That's very true, Melanated Goddess. If Islam says no music, that is not of African making. I'm so sorry. That is not of African making whatsoever. Nope. You cannot tell black people not to listen to music. Sorry. Not going to happen. So what are we doing? When the family get together, what are we doing? Huh? When the family get together with black people, what the fuck are we doing? There's no music. Even a laugh. Nah, that's just not a black get together. So I don't know what that Islam thing's about, but it ain't black. I'll tell you that much. Music changes your thoughts and change your emotions, etc. Yeah, of course it does. You like soca, Melanated Goddess? Okay, my soca people's in the building. Music is haram. Music is haram, but incest is halal. Music is haram, but child sex is halal. Yeah, great. Makes so much sense. You know what I mean? SWV or Mary Jane. Oh, SWV. What do you think about tea or coffee? Tea. I didn't know black people. King Carnival. I didn't know black people invented hockey. Didn't know that. But if it is, so be it. You know, bring your proof and all that. Soca keeps man off road. Listen, when you go to a soca, don't get me started on the soca, please. Don't get me started on soca because I'll just break out all the tunes on my laptop and stuff. So keeps man off road. It's true though. When you're you can't help but be lively in a soca. That's why soca raves, people don't shoot people, they don't get fucking in fights. Soca is a vibe, okay? Sarah, you ever bun a ting, my dog? If that means having illegal substances, smoking, I don't smoke, so I've never smoked. I drink, but I've never smoked any substance. So I've never done LSD. I've never done any drugs, people. Sorry. I led a cushy life and still lead one. If you guys want to do it, so be it. I'm not judging you. I'm around smokers all day long. But I don't do it myself. All right, family. It's been 1 hour and 45 minutes, man. I'm gonna go to my bed. Um, Thank you guys for revisiting Sarah's opinion desk. I'm hoping you guys had a good time. Budweiser or Jamaican rum? I'm Jamaican, bro. Come on, rum all day long. Um, yeah. So excuse me. So yeah, family. Listen, it's good night. Yeah, it's midnight. It's 17 minutes after midnight. So it's time for me to roll out. I hope you guys had a good time. I did. You asked me the questions. You got the answers. Like I said, I'm filming this Saturday, family, and I might live stream the documentary that I'm filming. Maybe, depending on what Adonic Vision says. He can be quite secretive about what's going on. So yeah, I'm gonna go and lay my head down, and you guys have a good night. Peace, family. Peace.